It is said that there are over 70 museums to explore in the beautiful Greek capital of Athens. However, it is only the Benaki Museums that highlight the continuation of Greek history from antiquity all the way through to the 21st century, says George Manginis, the academic director of the Benaki Museum.
It is not just one museum, it's actually a network of several museum buildings which cover different aspects of this culture. In addition to that, it is the only museum in Greece which has collections of Islamic, Chinese, Korean, African, pre-Columbian American art. So it's the only museum which kind of brings the Greek world into the global context. This is the kingdom of Gandhara, which was a Buddhist kingdom, but the kings claimed that they originated from the Greeks of Alexander the Great.
Wow! This continuity of Greek civilization, intertwined with other world cultures here at the Benaki, is essential for commonalities to be recognized.
We need to understand continuity to see how we've coexisted all these years. We have to establish a common ground in order to be able to move forward. And this common ground has to be solid. Culture and history provide this solidity.
This is very much the case when bringing two ancient civilizations together, such as Greece and China.
If there is one way for the Greeks to understand China, is to do it through the art. You can identify with this. You can say, well, look at that. I recognize myself in this. And that happens through art. And then the bond is immediate.
While artistic expression differed between civilizations, it is clear that they influenced each other, producing commonalities that have helped bridge geographical divides, even between the two extremes of the ancient Silk Road, China and Greece.
Have these two civilizations influenced each other in any way that we can see in our day-to-day worlds now?
Very often when you look at Byzantine, roughly medieval Greek works of art, you see a beautiful Lotus Scroll. Now, the lotus is not a Mediterranean motif, it's not indigenously Greek. However, it's very Chinese, which is a wonderful example of how art travels beyond borders and connects cultures.
Further proof of this is seen in the many artifacts found in museums all across Europe.
This is a small Chinese porcelain stem cup, which dates to the 15th century, roughly the reign of the Chenhua emperor of the Ming dynasty. Probably in the 18th century, hundreds of years later, someone appreciated the delicacy of the porcelain, the beauty of the color, and had it mounted with silver and turned it from a wine-drinking vessel into an incense holder. And it was used on the altar, so on a very important place of worship. You know, Chinese porcelain was one of the great luxuries of the age, and it was expensive. That's why this was so treasured, because it was original. It came from China.
Beautiful.
In 2022, Greece and China celebrate 50 years of diplomatic relations, yet these two civilizations have been connected for millenniums. The exchanges that have continued throughout that time highlight how continued dialogue can help build understanding between global communities for a prosperous future. Natalie, Carney, CGTN, Athens, Greece.